Hello everyone, welcome to New Wealth Japan. I'm thrilled to have you here today. This channel is dedicated to helping travelers from around the world discover and experience the very best of Japan. From ancient temples and historic castles that have stood for centuries, to the vibrant world of anime, unique Japanese souvenirs, and incredible cuisine that will tantalize your taste buds, we cover it all. Japan is a country where tradition meets innovation, where you can enjoy a traditional tea ceremony in the morning and explore cutting-edge technology districts in the afternoon. It's this beautiful contrast that makes Japan so fascinating. We're passionate about sharing hidden gems, travel tips, and cultural insights that will make your Japanese adventure unforgettable. Whether you're planning your first trip or you're a seasoned Japan traveler, we've got something special for you. I'm truly grateful that so many people from all corners of the world share this passion for Japanese culture with us. Your enthusiasm and curiosity inspire every video we create. So sit back, relax, and let's explore Japan together. Let's get started.
Let's talk about Inuyama Castle. You're looking at a national treasure of Japan, perched on a hill watching over the Kiso River for centuries. And for just as long, it's had this incredible title, the oldest surviving castle keep in the entire country.
But, history is rarely that straightforward. For decades, the real story of this amazing building was a genuine mystery, a puzzle that even the experts just couldn't quite crack.
These were the big questions. Who put it here? When did they do it? And what for? These questions fueled a huge debate for years. So let's dig in together and see if we can peel back the layers and find the true story hidden in its ancient wooden beams. Okay, so the mystery of Inuyama Castle. You have to wonder, right? How could a landmark this famous have such a murky past? Well, the problem wasn't a lack of clues, it was that the clues all pointed in different directions, creating this total historical stalemate. You see, for the longest time, what we knew about the castle came from documents written way later, during the Edo period. That means they were basically second-hand accounts, and this led to two completely different ideas about where the castle came from.
So this all boiled down to two competing theories. On one side, you had Kido Hisashi's idea that the first couple of floors went up around 1537. The big problem there, the stone wall technology, the Ishigaki, just looked way too sophisticated for that time. Then on the other side, you had Nishikazuo's theory. He argued it was built later, around 1601. But that didn't quite add up either. Why would you build a simple little tower when everyone else was building these massive, elaborate castles? Neither story really fit the evidence perfectly.
With the paper trail going cold, researchers decided to try something new. They turned away from the old documents and looked to the castle itself, using science to let the building finally tell its own story. The key was this amazing technique called dendrochronology. It's honestly brilliant. Think of it like a tree's fingerprint. Scientists analyze the growth rings, the thick ones from good years, the thin ones from bad years. They can match that unique pattern to a master timeline and figure out the exact year that tree was cut down. And let me tell you, they were thorough. A team went in and carefully took these tiny core samples from 39 different parts of the castle's structure, from the main pillars to the floor beams, all the way from the bottom to the top. They were hunting for the wood's hidden signature. And then, bingo, they found it. Deep inside a huge pillar on the very first floor, the tree ring data gave them a date, not an estimate, an exact date. The tree for that pillar was felled in the year 1585. This was the first piece of solid scientific proof. Now here's the crucial part. This one date didn't just tip the scales to one theory or the other. Oh no, this was a bombshell that was about to blow both of those old theories right out of the water. The science was about to completely rewrite the history of Japan's oldest castle. And here's the kicker. The wood from the very top floor, it was cut down at almost the exact same time as the wood from the bottom floor. We're talking a window of only 3 years, between 1585 and 1588. This meant the castle wasn't built in two different stages decades apart. It was built all at once.
So with this data, we can finally build the real timeline. The main tower was built in one big push between 1585 and 1590. Then, a few decades later, around 1620, a new lord, Naruse Masanari, came in and added those beautiful curved Karahafu gables for some extra flair. A little later, around 1645, they beefed up the foundation beams. And just like that, the mystery was solved.
You can really see how the castle's whole personality changed. It started out in the 1580s looking
pretty tough, very military-focused. But those additions in the 1600s gave it a major facelift, making it more elegant. It's the same castle at its core, just with a much fancier look.
Okay, so now that we've nailed down the when, we can finally talk about the who and the why. And boy, what a time it was to be building a castle. The construction kicked off right after a huge battle between two of the biggest names in Japanese history, Toyotomi Hideyoshi and the man who would become the first shogun, Tokugawa Ieyasu. Inuyama was built by the Oda clan to be a super important fortress, right on the tense border between these two powerful rivals.
After all the fighting died down, the castle entered a new era in 1617 under the Naruse clan. And this is what's truly incredible. The castle stayed in the Naruse family's private possession for almost 400 years. Think about that. It was the very last privately owned castle in all of Japan, right up until 2004 when it was given to a foundation.
But here's the thing. This castle isn't just some dusty relic from the past. Today, it's alive. It's a center for culture, and, without a doubt, it's the heart and soul of the city that grew up all around it. Imagine stepping inside this place today. You're not walking through a museum replica, you're touching the real thing. You can see the original timbers, shaped by hand centuries ago. It's this direct, physical link to the culture and the incredible craftsmanship of feudal Japan. And people who visit today feel that connection. One visitor said it all. The view from the keep is the best. The combination of the castle and cherry blossoms is just perfect. It's that perfect blend of Japanese nature and history.
Another visitor really hit the nail on the head. It's a precious wooden castle. When you actually go inside, you can feel the warmth of the wood and the weight of history. It's that feeling, that tangible sense of the past, that makes this place so unbelievably special. For centuries, the real story of Inuyama Castle was hiding right there in plain sight, not written in ink on a scroll, but in the grain of the wood itself. It's such a powerful reminder that history isn't some dusty old book on a shelf. It's alive, and it's always changing. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other stories that we think we know are just waiting for a new discovery to change everything?
And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed exploring this part of Japan with us. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more travelers like you who love Japan. And here's the most important part. If you haven't already, please subscribe to New Wealth Japan and hit that notification bell. By turning on notifications, you'll be the first to know whenever we upload a new video. We post new content regularly, featuring different destinations, food experiences, and cultural insights across Japan, so you won't want to miss out. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Do you have any questions about what we covered today? Is there a specific place in Japan you'd like us to feature in an upcoming video? Maybe a particular Japanese dish you're curious about, or a cultural tradition you want to learn more about? Please share your thoughts, questions, and suggestions in the comments below. We read every single comment and your feedback helps shape our future content. Also, if you've been to Japan before, we'd love to hear about your experiences. Share your favorite memories or travel tips with our community. Let's learn from each other. Thank you so much for watching and for being part of our New Wealth Japan family. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, safe travels, and see you in the next video. Sayonara.